So, for this mindfulness meditation, we're going to work on revising our current relationships or just setting the tone or getting into the mindset to work on this. Sometimes, when we realize we need to revise a relationship, we can feel like we just had an epiphany, or it can sometimes be overwhelming or a little bit of both. So, it's good to just sometimes add a little bit of a routine to just process and digest some of the things that are occurring and to set the tone for these revisions. All relationships change and shift similarly to seasons, and this is just a technique to help us adapt and shift, and to also make sure that the relationships are meeting our needs at the same time as they are shifting and growing. So come into and set yourself up for maximum comfort. And let's give the body a little bit of movement before we settle in for this practice. Let's start by extending the feet. And you can just extend them out in front of you and spread all 10 toes for 3, 2, 1. Close the toes and then open them. Nice. And then relax the feet and just gently windshield wiper sway the feet side to side for 3, for 2, for 1. And please omit any of these movements if they just don't work for your system or your body. Now lift one foot up and just roll the ankle out in one direction. Reverse it, roll the ankle out the other way. Settle that foot down. Same thing, other side. And release it down. Legs can be in a bent knee position, especially if you're sitting in a comfortable chair, and just gently sway the legs side to side for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then release the feet to a comfortable position. So the circles, let's circle the body for the torso. Be mindful of how your head and neck feel, if you have any injury or chronic issues. So just gently circle the body. Think about bringing the heart forward when you circle and maybe rounding when you come back. These circles are called Sufi circles, and then reverse the circles the other way for 3, for 2, for 1. And then we're going to approach, especially if you have injury, approach the shoulders differently. Lift one shoulder up and start with the less traumatized area of the body. Bring it down, bring it back, and bring it forward, and then release it. Smaller movements for the injured sides. Start by bringing it down, back, forward, and up, and release it down. Really small movement. Open the heart, lift the chest, exhale, curve the shoulders in. One more time. Good. And then let's just shake the hands out, let them go. And then release the palms down onto the lap or the knees. And we're going to do a breathing pattern, some breath work. If at any point you feel lightheaded, uncomfortable, or the breath work makes you actually elevate to an anxious state, just discontinue it and settle into a comfortable, natural rhythm of breathing. The breathing pattern for today's session is all through the mouth, and it's a 2-part, almost sucking inhale, and then a 1-part exhale out of the mouth. Feel free to join me at any time, and of course, just make the pattern your own. The pattern looks and sounds like this. And then settle into a natural rhythm of inhaling and exhaling. You can even close the eyes here. And I want you to just keep the connection and the rhythm of the breath as your primary focus. And think of the things that I'm saying to you almost as secondary. Deepen the breath and try to find ease into the rhythm of your breathing. Being honest about imbalances in our relationships can be overwhelming at first, but it is key to true self empowerment, and it can be a bridge to bringing balance to our lives and cultivating more fulfilling connections in our current relationships. Let's start by taking a moment to think of a thoughtful, loving gesture that you have done for someone in your life. Pick one relationship and one gesture. Now imagine that the situation is reversed. Imagine that the person you did this for has done this gesture with the same motivation, but for you. I want you to step into the shoes of the receiver this time. And just imagine how it felt and how it feels to be on the receiving end of this thoughtful gesture. Imagine the warmth, the love, or the positive energy this gesture leaves you feeling. Imagine that it was done for you or to you. And for the next few moments, just bask in this warmth. Deepen the breath. Let the mind do as it will and just be an observer. Now, for one more instance, I want you to bring to mind another completely different gesture. Think of a gesture where you were inconvenienced and you sacrificed your own needs and wants for the benefit of another person who is currently in your life. And again, switch places with them. And enjoy the good feelings that loving sacrifice evokes. And just feel the benefits of this gesture and the warmth and the thoughtfulness for the next few moments. Good. and just let that go, let that thought go, let that pattern go. Deepen the breath, soften the breath. And now we're going to move into affirmations. You can just process them in your mind. You can say them aloud. Whatever suits you today. I'm going to repeat them twice. Our first affirmation: I will take the time to listen to my own needs and invest in my own needs. I will take the time to listen to my own needs and invest in my own needs. I will be intentional about the way I balance the various commitments in my life. I will be intentional about the way I balance the various commitments in my life. When my body is pushed past its point, I will tell others, no, that's too much to ask of me. When my body is pushed past its point, I will tell others, no, that's too much to ask of me. I can balance mine and my family's needs by insisting on being met halfway. I can balance mine and my family's needs by insisting on being met halfway. I am open and honest to face relationship challenges that arise from changes. I am open and honest to face relationship challenges that arise from changes. I will take time and space from my relationships when I need it. I will take time and space from my relationships when I need it. I will work to be a part of the solution, not the only person acting to solve a problem. I will work to be a part of solutions, not the only person acting to solve a problem. I will be honest and open about changes and shifts with my self care. I will work to be honest and open about changes and shifts with my self care. I commit to building deep, harmonious bonds, but know this will take time. I commit to building deep, harmonious bonds, but know this will take time. My heart can be soft and my needs still respected. My heart can be soft and my needs still respected. I accept that all relationships are imperfect work, but stay open in the process. I accept that all relationships are imperfect, but stay open to the process. Receiving from others is equally important as giving. Receiving from others is equally important as giving. I am willing to be patient with others, but firm with my needs and boundaries. I am willing to be patient with others, but firm with my needs and boundaries. I am prepared to receive all that I need and all that I ask for. I am prepared to receive all that I need and all that I ask for. Keeping the eyes closed, you can wiggle the fingers and wiggle the toes. And release the fingers and toes back to stillness. Bring the hands to the heart in prayer. Knowing the importance of your needs being met and how this is the only path to mental and physical health is an important part of your personal growth and creating balance. Let's take 3 breaths together. Take a nice full inhale in through the nose, and then sigh it out or exhale out of the mouth. Again, inhale